What's going on, everybody? It looks like we have a little bit of an update. I did another video on SafeMoon earlier today, more specifically with John Crony, and will look to be that there were some crypto assets moving from one of his wallets that's being associated with him. And so what we have here are a couple posts from Live for Afford, some new court documents. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Motion to sell property free and clear of liens under Section 363F. Property to be sold, debtors' cryptocurrency assets. The fee amount, $199, filed by Ellen Ostrow. And here we go ahead and take a look. So Exhibit B, list of cryptocurrency assets. Let's see what we got here. BNB chain, 12,095. Wow. Ethereum, 647 of those. Polygon, 2,074,212. For the Bitcoin BTCB, it's a Binance pegged Bitcoin, 13.1. We're talking about a lot of money here, guys. Pepe, there's 74.5 billion. The Binance pegged USD, there's 654,138 approximate dollars right there. Wrapped Ethereum, there's 159 of those. Binance pegged Ethereum, 154 of those. Binance pegged USD coin, 599,015 of those. Wrapped Bitcoin, 8.64. So much money. Then you got Tether USDT, 297,424. Basically dollars there. USD coin, 212,674, basically dollars there. USDT, the Tether USD, 96,793, same thing. Then you got 96,800 USDC, basically same thing. DFASDG, I don't know what the heck that thing is. If that's just some sort of a backdoor scam thing that they sent over to the wallet, could be the case. But that thing, there's 13.5 million of those. Maybe you guys know what that is. Shiba Inu, 1.8 billion. Cardano tokens on the Binance side, 66,696. There's Beefy, 100 of those. You got another 100 on the Beefy side. Pancake Swap token Cake, there's 9,121. Binance pegged BUSD token, 12,240. Chainlink tokens, there's 340. Then Wrapped BNB, there's one. Baby Dogecoin, 96.3 billion. It's a lot. Now, TNG Systems points out, interesting, this doesn't have the USDC in the Devil wallet. And Live for Afford responded saying, well, that's definitely interesting. So in addition to that, motion to sell property free and clear of liens under Section 363F. And this goes into even more detail. So this is actually Exhibit A. Before I dive into this a little bit, I want to tell you guys about the crypto exchange Margex. I've talked about this in other videos. If you want to check this out and you do not want to make a deposit, that's okay. There's no KYC. It only takes about 1 minute or so for the registration process. And if you check out the platform, you'll notice that you have anywhere from 5x all the way up to 100x leverage trading. So if you're really trying to maximize your trades, this is a really good crypto exchange to be taking a look at for that. They have a whole bunch of different cryptos to choose from. They also offer copy trading. They have staking as an option as well. And if you decide that you do want to make a deposit, you do $100, you can get a $50 bonus if you use my referral link in the description below. It's available in many different regions. If it's not available in your region, some people do use VPNs, and I'm not telling you that you should do that, but that is what some people do. And you can find the referral link to Margex down in the description below. Now moving back over here to the SafeMoon information. So order authorizing the sale of the debtor's cryptocurrency assets free and clear of liens, claims, encumbrances, and interest pursuant to the code granting related relief. So upon the motion of Ellen Ostrow, the duly appointed trustee in the above entitled Chapter 7 bankruptcy case, filed by SafeMoon US LLC, by and through her undersigned counsel for entry of an order, pursuant to the sections, the bankruptcy code procedure rules authorizing the sale of the debtor's cryptocurrency assets is in one or more sales in the trustee's discretion free and clear of liens, claims, encumbrances, and interest pursuant to the code. Without further approval of the court. and granting related relief, and the court having jurisdiction to consider the motion and the relief requested herein pursuant to the code. It goes on a little bit more here. So the court hereby finds and concludes that A, this court has jurisdiction over the motion, B, the statutory predictions for the relief requested herein are, they give you some codes, bankruptcy code, the bankruptcy rules, or adequate notice of the relief requested and granted in this order has been provided in light of the circumstances and the nature of the relief requested herein. No other notice need be provided. The assets to be sold, transferred, or conveyed pursuant to any sale agreement, the cryptocurrency assets, constitute property of the debtor's estate and title thereto is vested in the debtor's estate within the meaning of the bankruptcy code. Notice of the motion was good and sufficient, and a reasonable opportunity to object or be heard regarding the requested relief has been afforded to all interested persons and entities, including without limitation, 1, the United States trustee, 2, counsel who filed the class action complaint, and 3, all parties that have requested notice in this case pursuant to Bankruptcy Rule 2002, and 4, all creditors of the debtor. But wait. There is more. The trustee has demonstrated a sufficient basis and compelling circumstances requiring her to sell the cryptocurrency assets to one or more appropriate offshore trading partners who meet the requirements of federal securities law, each a buyer, and such actions are appropriate exercises of the trustee's business judgment and in the best interests of the debtor, its estate, and its creditors. Such business reasons include, but are not limited to, that there is substantial risk of deterioration of the value of the cryptocurrency assets if the sale is not consummated quickly. The sale process will obtain the highest or best offer for the cryptocurrency assets, and unless the sale is concluded expeditiously as provided for in the motion, creditors' recoveries may be diminished. The buyers who purchase the cryptocurrency assets are buyers in good faith, as that term is used in the bankruptcy code and the decisions thereunder, and is entitled to the protections of the bankruptcy code with respect. Trustee has full corporate power and authority to execute any sale agreement and all other documents contemplated thereby, and the sale of the assets has been duly and validly authorized by all necessary authority by the trustee to consummate the transactions contemplated herein. No consents or approvals other than as may be expressly provided for in the asset purchase agreement are required by the trustee to consummate such transactions. Cryptocurrency assets shall be sold free and clear of all mortgages, restrictions, hypothecations, charges, indentures, loan agreements, instruments, leases, licenses, options, deeds of trust, security interests, conditional sale or other title retention agreements, pledges, liens, including without limitation mechanics, material mens, and other consensual and non-consensual liens and statutory liens, judgments, demands, encumbrances, rights of first refusal, offsets, contracts, recoupments, rights of recovery, claims for reimbursement, contribution, indemnity, exoneration, product liability, alter ego, environmental, pension, or tax decrees of any court or foreign or domestic governmental entity, or charges of any kinds of nature, if any, including but not limited to any restrictions on the use, voting, transfer, receipt of income, or other exercise of any attribute of ownership, debts arising in any way in connection with any agreements, acts, or failures to act of the debtor or the debtor's predecessors or affiliates, claims as that term is used in the bankruptcy code, reclamation claims, obligations, liabilities, demands, guarantees, options, rights, contractual or other commitments, restrictions, interests, and matters of any kind of nature, whether known or unknown, chote or in-chote, filed or unfiled, scheduled or unscheduled, noticed or unnoticed, recorded or unrecorded, perfected or unperfected, allowed or disallowed, contingent or non-contingent, liquidated or unliquidated, matured or unmatured, material or not or non-material, disputed or undisputed, whether arising prior to or subsequent to the commencement of the bankruptcy case. Guys, it goes on and on and on. You get the story, okay? So long story short is that they are authorizing the sale of these cryptocurrencies. So if you want to go ahead and read through, you can always pause the video. I'm just going to go ahead and talk a little bit more as I scroll through these in case you decide that you do want to pause the video and go ahead and read this stuff. So yeah, basically it's moving forward, bankruptcy case. All of these different crypto assets are looking to be sold. The people that they're being sold to look to be like they're trusted. I still don't know how I feel about that really weird name cryptocurrency. I'm kind of curious, like, what if they have somebody that tries to buy that and then they do something in the back end and like it compromises the entire wallet? That would be a huge debacle, but I'm probably overthinking it. It's just that, you know, like everything else that's gone crazy in this world and inside this industry space, can you just imagine if something like that was also to be taking place here? All right. So again, you guys can always pause the video if you want to read through all of this yourselves, but it's a lot of legal jargon. A lot of it sounds like it's basically repeating itself, a bit of repetition going on. And the biggest part of this video, I would say, is definitely this aspect. So the different tokens listed, the quantities associated as well. Which one are you guys the most surprised about? Be sure to let us know down in the comments below. Now, besides this, I just want to tell you guys that there's a crypto that I've been covering a lot on my channel. It's called Operation Phoenix. And it was basically created by community members, people that were part of SafeMoon, that wish that SafeMoon would have actually followed through and started delivering a lot more on things. And because it fell flat, it's like, well, why don't they as a company have that same objective goal of trying to build something as a community and as a company that really hits that level? And so they've been hard at work. It's been out for over a month now. I cover a lot of videos on it. I covered in a lot of videos, I should say. And they have a nice community. So if you guys are curious, you want to see what the updates are, stuff like that, and you can check them out in their Telegram group. I'll provide a link for you guys to that Telegram group down in the description below if you want to go say hi and just peek, linger, whatever. Again, I got the referral link for Margex down in the description below. And also you can check out the exclusive trading group, HG Access. High-level traders, almost 2,000 members. They talk about a lot of different crypto plays. If you want to join that, you can find the link to the Patreon down in the description below. And thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Victor Vegas and Worlds Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.